Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is the opening match of the season in division rivals. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, Derek, both sides will want to hit the ground running, so it's vital they get off to a good start here. This should be a really decent game.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. John Stones starts alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. Scott McTominay plays alongside Wilfred Ndidi in the engine room. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. This is how the visitors will set up today. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Alexandro plays with Thomas Meunier as fullbacks. Neymar starts with Angel Di Maria on the flanks. And up front, Antoine Griezmann starts with Jamie Vardy. Into the advanced position. Can he make it count? An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
1-0 then. Darwin Núñez. And it might be. Brilliant save. Vardy. Di Maria. Now Meunier. Well, from one flank to the other, but overhit. Ferreira. Oh yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. And saved by the keeper. Neymar. They couldn't maintain possession. Di Maria. Griezmann. And Bellingham. And a poor ball. Munir. Ferreira. Darwin Núñez. Silva. No way through. Now sending it in. And clears his lines. Griezmann. Vardy. And super tackle, and they've won possession. I must say, this looks promising. Could be. Well denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. Griezmann. And Bellingham. Good pressure high up the pitch. And Neymar. And on to Bellingham. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Scott McTominay. Couldn't keep it. Neymar. Now with Bellingham. Meunier. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. But they took care of the situation defensively. Going well. Oh, he's through here. Oh, he saved it.
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
Neymar wishes he had that passing opportunity back. And giving it away. Might be a chance here. The save was a good one. And now the delivery. Well, really, it had to be further away from the keeper. Ndidi. Well, time just challenged magnificently. Griezmann. Munir with it. Vitor Ferreira. And they have possession again. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Can he get one back? Saved, but still a chance. And relief as the keeper holds on.
Well, he reacts so quickly, doesn't he? That's a great bit of work from him.
Over the touchline for a throw-in. Quick ball into the area. Well, they survived the attack. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Darwin Núñez. Danny Ings. And the chance for Ings. And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. Paul Pogba. Jamie Vardy now. Neymar. Neymar preferring the inside route. And no way through. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Munir. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Surely! Off the post and back in play. And the danger is averted.
Well, they can all calm down now, Derek. They've got away with that one, you have to say. Well, they won't come much closer than that. It's a matter of inches from being a really good goal.
Yes, so near indeed. But now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. And he's fired over the corner. Struggling to get it away. Well, they can bring it out now. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Can they take advantage of the situation? Well, no threat posed by the cross. Well, they get the ball once more. Moving into the advanced position. Alexander Ba. Now Ndidi. Darwin Núñez. Regained possession. He's taken on his opponent here. But stout defending when it mattered. Ings. Moving it forward. Ings. Still could put it away. Not out of the woods yet. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Neymar. Alexandro now. Could reduce the deficit. And he does. There is hope for them. Fight the adversity they suffered earlier.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of... space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Griezmann. Tejon Buchanan. Can they create something from here? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. He's in behind the defence here. It could be up for grabs. Well, threat over for now.
Well, what a good save that was from Alisson. That has given them a lifeline here, and boy, do they need it.
Well, running room in the wide position. Ground to make up, and perhaps this corner can assist them. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Let's see about the delivery. Well, not the best clearance. Griezmann. And winning it back. 10 minutes to go. Plenty of support here. Vardy. He's in behind. Oh, what a great save to keep them in front.
Well, he's just about won them the game here. Great stop.
And they're making a change. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Well, getting close to full time now, and maybe it's not going to happen for the visitors, Stuart.
Well, if they want to get something from this game, they need to start getting the ball into the box that little bit quicker and get players attacking the ball. Otherwise, this game will just slip away from them.
The press was on, and it worked. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. And blocked for now. Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game!
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Wonderful chance. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Delivering it. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from foot rivals. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
This is the lineup for the home team. David De Gea begins in goal. Ricardo Pereira plays with Luca Digne in the full-back positions.
Oh, Derek, what a chance this is.
Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. Pogba. Alexandro now. Getting in there to intercept. Morientes. Well, I think many would agree Heung-min Son seems to be at the peak of his powers now. In what way might he contribute today, Stuart?
Well, he's the most creative player on the field. He can run with the ball, he can get himself out of tight situations, he can see a pass, he's very creative with his play. I think he's going to be the outstanding player today.
Able to skip past his man. Can he finish? And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
He must finish. What a save. Really good high press. Sergio Araujo. Is this the moment? And a goal! The quick one too! And they've turned this game on its head. So 2-0 now. Neymar. Clean challenge. Neymar. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Look at Digne. Vardy. Pogba. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Meunier. Oh, they have it again. How can he take them on and beat them? Great opportunity. It must go in, surely. Textbook defending inside the box. Di Maria.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have had most of the ball and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
Yes, who knows? Maybe another opportunity in the works for them. Ricardo Pereira. Oh, good use of the ball. Can they trouble the opposition this time? A fine reading of the situation. Ricardo Pereira. Must be. Still could be dangerous. Oh, right in the nick of time.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?
Good defending. Look at Digne. Pogba. Now Meunier. And Bellingham. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Fabian. Look at Digne. Son. Son! Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and they're not really enjoying this away day, are they? Stuart, your take?
I have to say, Derek, they have...
Well, clean through, I certainly thought. How about the referee? What did she make of it? And it was always going to be crystal clear for the referee in terms of the decision.
Well, he had to make a tackle, didn't he? Unfortunately, it wasn't a good one.
Well, the free kick lacking just a little bit of guile. Sergio Araujo. Morientes. A wonderful intervention. Neymar. Jamie Vardy now. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Chances on. There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So back underway here into the second half. Perfect tackle. Vardy. Well, it could be on for him here. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Fabian. Can he take advantage? Oh, it's cheeky. Oh, it's just over. So unlucky.
Well, it's a cheeky attempt, but it just doesn't come down in time. Well, those stats tell you everything. They're opening up the opposition at will, and while we've seen some really poor defending, their attacking play has been excellent.
And would you know it, another potential opening developing here. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. Who can they pick out? Well, he's made a right hash of delivering that corner. Konate. Pogba has it. Throw-ins given. Son. He'll take this on. And the attempt just wide. So unfortunate. And a substitution in the offing. Jude Bellingham. Now Meunier. Vardy could pull one back here. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
Who can he pick out? Well, not cleared away completely. Oh, a nearly moment, but not quite good enough.
Well, you certainly can't fault them for effort. They keep applying the pressure, and if they can just nick one, they're right back in this.
Well, this could be productive. Terrific save. Lucadinha. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. Well, the supporters think it's on. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's another look.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Well, he's given us away. And still looking for space. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Griezmann. Magnificent challenge to win it back. And space here on the flank. A chance to eat into their lead. And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Fernando Morientes. Griezmann. And perhaps Griezmann. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible. Well, how about this? 4-3. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. A real struggle to contain him. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Can they take advantage of the situation? Well, it fizzled out. Oyarzabal. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Able to skip past his man. The supporters want to see him have a go. Oh, what's he gone and done? And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. Griezmann! That could cost them at this late stage.
Well, that should have been the equaliser. I'm not sure they'll get another chance now.
Oyarzabal. Intelligent threaded pass here. Oh, he squandered the chance, and he knows it.
Well, it wouldn't have counted anyway. He was offside, but nonetheless, that was a poor attempt.
Giving the ball away. He has teammates around him. Oh, the threat is there. Well, far from textbook defending. That's all they can conjure for now. Fernando Morientes. Now, Son. Son. Son! And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Well, Well, the goalkeeper dealt with it admirably. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. An advantage with them. Referee says play on. I think most defenders would expect to be booked, halting an attack in that fashion. Well, it is a yellow card, and it seems to be a problem of discipline here, Stuart.
Well, this is getting out of control. They've got to refocus here and get their composure back.
Well-timed tackle. Can he get one back? He can! And who's to say there's not enough time for them to level matters?